guys, I'm Kent and welcome to the Wood Metal Workshop. Typically I don't do unboxing videos. Most of you who watch my channel know that, but in this case we're going to do it because it just showed up the other day and I want to put it together and give it some tests and see if I'm going to like it, so if I can see if I return it or not. And on top of that, if I do like it, I need to make a stand for it. So anyhow, this is the Ridgid 18 volt cordless R48607B cordless sliding compound miter saw. Anyhow, let's check out the packaging. So the box shipped from Home Depot came just like this. There's no external packaging, so, and there is no damage to the box, so kudos to UPS for actually not destroying it before I got it. As we all know, it doesn't always happen. So, okay, so directions, don't need those. It's the miter saw. Dust bag, what looks to be a hold down clamp of some kind. Probably won't ever use that. Looks like some kind of fence extension. Might use that. And looks like carry handle with, let's open this up. I'm guessing this is the tool for the blade. Phillips on one end, hex on the other. So, got that. And we got some sturdy styrofoam packaging. And what looks to be a miter saw with some more packaging that you probably have to remove and get out. And a heavy zip tie strap. Strap, which evidently holds that down. Just in case you're all wondering, another piece of foam that needs to come out. And, oh, that's not bad at all. My one concern is it was going to be heavy, and it's not. So, good on them. There's a little bit of foam stuck in here. The blade's already in place. There's a piece of cardboard as a blade guard. So I guess first thing we need to do is mount the handle. Okay, that's good. The screws for the handle, or the bolts for the handle, are the same hex size. So that comes on the tool. So you do not need anything but a knife to get this thing unpackaged. Just don't drop your nuts and bolts on the floor and have to go searching for them. We're going to try to do that. And there it goes. I don't know how, but it didn't roll under anything. So it looks like this goes just like that. The handle is plastic, and these are nylock nuts. Let's see. I'm assuming there's going to be a lock here somewhere. There it is. Hold that down, make it a little easier to get the nut in here. The nut is captured in the plastic, so it should not be, you don't have to find a wrench to hold it. However, with the Phillips end on this end, you do have to, you can't spin it in. So, does it have a size on here? No, it does not look like they were kind enough to put, oh wait. No, there's some paint or lube or something on here that's hiding it, but they did not put the size on the wrench. So, educated guess at the time. So in case you're wondering, that is a 5mm. A little difficult to get the second nut in place. The bar here is kind of in the way. And there goes the nut again. If you didn't have big fat fingers, this would probably be easier. As somebody made a comment in one of my videos, It looked like a couple of pork sausages, like a fistful of pork sausages. Yes, I have big fingers, which I'm okay with. Okay, handle in place. There's another chunk of foam here. Let's see if we can get that out. And let's see, where does this other fence go? It goes on this side. There's a thumb screw to lock it, and a Phillips screw that I'm assuming locks the fence from sliding back out. There we go, that's where. Okay, so it's got stops at, to the right, 0, 22 and a half, 22 and a half, 31.6, and 45. And to the left, we've got 15, 22 and a half, 31.6 it looks like, and 45, and it'll go a little bit past that. We'll just set it back at 0, and handle tips down to lock it in place. Otherwise you do this and push the thumb to release the catch. So that's locked at 0. Put the wrench back in place. It does have a dust port on the back here, I see. Probably something that I won't use, but possibly. It's got the warning sticker on it. The trigger has a button here that you need to push before you can pull, and a button for the light. All right, let's check the blade for tightness. It looks good. It's a very, very thin kerf blade that comes with it. By the way, this is a 7 1/4 inch. So thumb screw on the slide. Not the smoothest slide. Linear bearings seem a little bit dry. There are adjustments on here with locking nuts to tighten that up if you so wish, if it's loose on you. There's a plastic support, so you can go ahead and set that if you wish to yeah, on the back here. So right here, as I was saying, there is a adjustment, and it's got looks like 48 degrees, 45 degrees, and 33.9 degrees locking. So when you tilt it, it comes down on whatever you want to set it to. For the moment, we're going to leave it on 0. Oh, there's another one on the other side as well. Right here. So you can adjust it this direction too, and it's got 2 pointers, which are adjustable. Alright, let's turn it on and see what we get. Well, that's what I expected. It's got a blade brake, so it doesn't take forever to coast down. Got a piece of 1/2 inch plywood here. Just give this a little cut here. perfectly smooth cut. Of course, that's the what you'd expect. Grab my most accurate framing square and let's see what we get. Okay, it's a little bit off that way. Let's see. Just a hair, maybe a 64th of an inch. But cut that very nicely. Let's move up to a piece of trim. This is just under 3/4 of an inch by 5 inches. Cut that easily in one pass, and once again it made a very nice clean cut. Kind of what you'd expect. And then a 2x8. Easily cut that in one pass. Beautiful cut. No tear out. Once again, kind of what you would expect. Alright, perfect. Now let's unlock it here. We'll bring it over to 45 degrees. How much of a 2x8 can we cut? Not bad. We got almost a full depth on a 2x8 at 45 degrees. I think I can live with that. Let's try 30 or 31.6. And at 31.6 we get full cut across a 2x8. 45 degrees to the left. And let's see what our trim board does here. Evidently this board's a little warped because that cut's crooked. That's a little better. Let's see our fabulous 2x8 here. Oh, cut that beautifully. Once again, there's a little warp to the 2x8, so. But slice through that nice and clean. There we go. I think I like it. All right, I've got a job coming up, and the reason I purchased this saw is I have to cut 350 2x2s for a project. So we'll see how this comes in. I do like one thing I didn't mention, and I just noticed. So you've got the handle on top, which is very nice. So roll that forward, lock it in place. It's compact, or you can roll it to the back and lock it, whichever way you prefer. And storing it in a vehicle, it's might be, but it's got handles on the sides too. That's pretty well thought out. So you've got the handle on top to carry by, or handles on the sides. The footprint is fairly large, 20 inches by 13 1/4. So nice and stable sitting on the bench. All right, so that's the Ridgid R48607B cordless compound miter saw, sliding compound miter saw. That's a lot to say. Anyhow, initial impressions, pretty good. After we cut 350 2x2s, I might add to this. I'll let you know. Anyhow, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. If you hasn't yet, go ahead and hit the subscribe button for more videos like this. And don't forget to hit thumbs up, thumbs down. We don't care. Algorithm doesn't care. Catch you in the next one.